We have audited the financial statements of ABC company, which comprise the balance sheet as of December 31, 2022, and the related statements of income, changes in stockholders' equity, and cash flows for the year then ended, and the related notes to the financial statements. In our opinion, the company financial statements present fairly in all material respects the financial position of ABC company as of December 31, 2022, and the results of its operations and its cash flows for the year then ended in accordance with accounting principles generally accepted in the United States of America. Page 6 for opinion. We conducted our audit in accordance with the auditing standards generally accepted in the United States of America, GARS. Our responsibilities under those standards are further described in the auditor's responsibilities for the audit of the financial statements section of our part. We are required to be independent of ABC company and to meet our other ethical responsibilities in accordance with the relevant ethical requirements relating to our audits. We believe that the audit evidence we have obtained is sufficient and appropriate to provide a basis for our audit opinion. Responsibilities of management for the financial statements. Management is responsible for the preparation and fair presentation of the financial statements in accordance with accounting principles generally accepted in the United States of America, and for the design, implementation, and maintenance of internal control relevant to the preparation and fair presentation of financial statements that are free from material misstatement whether due to fraud or error. In preparing the financial statements, management is required to evaluate whether there are conditions or events considered in the aggregate that raise substantial doubt about ABC company's ability to continue as a going concern. For instance, the time period set by the applicable financial reporting framework. Auditors' responsibilities for the audit of the financial statements. Our objectives are to obtain reasonable assurance about whether the financial statements as a whole are free from material misstatements, whether due to fraud or error, and to issue an auditor's report that includes our opinion. Reasonable assurance is a high level of assurance, but is not absolute assurance, and therefore is not a guarantee that an audit conducted in accordance with GARS will always detect a material misstatements when it exists. The risk of not detecting a material misstatement resulting from fraud is higher than for one resulting from error, as fraud may involve conclusion, forgery, intentional omissions, misrepresentations, or the override of internal control. Misstatements are considered material if there is substantial likelihood that, individually or in the aggregate, they would influence the judgment made by a reasonable user based on the financial statements. Performing audit in accordance with GARS, we exercise professional judgments and maintain professional skepticism throughout the audit, identify and assess the risks of material misstatements of the financial statements whether due to fraud or error, and design and perform audit procedures responsive to those risks. Such procedures include examining on a test basis evidence regarding the amounts and disclosures in the financial statements, obtain an understanding of internal control relevant to the audit in order to design audit procedures that are appropriate in the circumstances, but not for the purpose of expressing an opinion on the effectiveness of ABC company's internal control. Accordingly, no such opinion is expressed. Evaluate the appropriateness of accounting policies used and the reasonableness of significant accounting estimates made by management, as well as evaluate the overall presentation of the financial statements, conclude whether, in our judgment, there are conditions or events considered in the aggregate that raise substantial doubt about ABC company's ability to continue as a going concern for a reasonable period of time. We are required to communicate with those charged with governance regarding, among other matters, the planned scope and timing of the audit, significant audit findings, and certain internal control related matters that we identified during that audit.